So I flew into Los Angeles yesterday afternoon, about 2 p.m. I was already a little discombobulated because the flight was delayed by a few hours, which threw off my entire schedule for what I had planned. Hence, how I ended up in the desert without food or water because I'm a crazy person. Basically, here it is. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. I never really understood that growing up. Now I do. Take what you can get because you just never know. Guten Tag. That is good morning in German. Why am I saying good morning to you in German? I have no idea. I'm really, really tired. And that is because I had a terrible night and a terrible sleep. But of course, I have no one else to blame for that situation other than myself. I am the OBSCURIST TOURIST, and today I come to you from, look at this, a whole lot of nothing here in Death Valley, California. One of the most inhospitable places on the entire planet. And how did I end up here? Well, through a series of misjudgments and bad decisions, as it usually goes when you're super tired. I'm just making this video because I wanted to let you know that tiredness, some small, insignificant decisions can lead to some perilous results. For me, not totally perilous. I'm alive. I was never really in any danger last night, but I did get a little nervous. Death Valley is a strange place, very desolate. There's not a lot around here, and it is insanely hot, as I found out last night. Not like normal deserts that cool down at night. This one just was like a furnace all night. So I landed in LA, that is Los Angeles, for those of you who don't know, is it an acronym? I don't even know. Too tired to figure out the proper grammar of that, terminology of that. I landed in LA last night from a flight from Toronto at about 2 p.m., which kind of threw me off because I was supposed to land at noon. So my flight was delayed 2 hours, got here. I am a stickler for schedules, and I abide by them religiously. So when something like that happens, it throws my entire day off. And because of that 2-hour delay, caused me to be on a flight for 2 hours longer, which made me 2 hours more tired. I was picking up a car because I'm driving it right back to Toronto. Picked up the car, immediately left Los Angeles, went north through California, through the Angeles mountain range or the National Forest, did something that I would never usually do, and that is enter a desert area for a long drive without food or water. I did that. I screwed up, survived, lived to tell about it. Sometimes those could be perilous decisions. I got lucky once again. That is bad decision number one. Bad decision number two isn't really a decision. It's more of misjudgment. Time. I misjudged how much time I had left of daylight. Sun goes down real quick out here in the desert, and once the sun goes down, you lose all sense of direction, all sense of anything. So that is bad judgment number two. Number three is not really a judgment, just bad luck. my map, I had my Road Trippers app open and I had my Google Maps open, and guess what? Lo and behold, I was checking them and they both reset. What are the chances of that? Which left me completely blind in the dark, in the desert, as to where the heck I was and where I was going. I've never actually been to this part of California, which is right on the border of Nevada. I've never been here before, so it's kind of a scary situation. I wasn't too far from the main road, and this is a national park, so I'm not totally unsafe, but it's a very unsettling realization that you are without bearing, without a map. Another part of the bad luck is that there is absolutely no cell service around here. There are no cell towers. There's no, if you think that there's a satellite overhead right above me somewhere beaming down a signal, an internet signal, it's not. There's nothing out here. So once I lost those maps, I could not get them back, which sort of set me into a bit of panic mode. Saw a sign up the road. Also, terrible when you're driving into Death Valley. There's nothing around here. So the sun is down or going down. I have no map. I'm without food or water because I'm an idiot. And I'm entering Death Valley. I can't go back because I haven't seen anything in a few hours. And, well, there's only one way to go, and that is here. I pulled over. I finally found a motel. But guess what? Bad luck continued. It was full. No motel. Asked the hotelier? I don't know. I asked him, is there a hotel up the road? 28 miles to a place called Stovetop. I can't remember right now. Brain's mush. Got here. Again, it's closed. I don't even know if there's any vacancy. It's just closed. Get here. I tried to set up camp in my car in the parking lot, and a man came up to me and he said, sorry, son, you can't park here. You can't stay here for the night. It is illegal, and I will get a fine. Apparently the rules here in Death Valley are that you have to, if you're going to stay the night in your car or camp, you have to go 1 mile off the main road, which led me to another thing I don't like to do, and that is put myself in a very precarious situation if I already hadn't throughout the entire day, and that was drive off-road for 3 miles, not just one because there was no place to stop, 3 miles up into, this is called Mosaic Canyon, and it was the only place I could stop and sleep in my car. Now, most deserts cool down a lot at night. Death Valley is not like most deserts. It actually seemed to increase in heat. It was 34 degrees Celsius when I tried to go to sleep last night, and it was insane. I was so hot. I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is pretty hoarse. Listen, I just wanted to give you that sort of situation. I wanted to warn you that, listen, if you're tired, stop and assess your situation properly and look at what you are doing and the decisions you're making, because one small decision won't ruin you, but a few could, and they lead to bad things. I'm lucky. I'm near a main road. I'm in a national park, so as dangerous as this is, I'm not completely in danger. Though there is one thing, and that is, again, I don't like to pull off the main road. Bad things can happen. And I don't just mean by like wildlife or nature. People. People can happen. You can meet bad people. And if you're as secluded as I am, there's a few people behind me now. Listen, believe me, this was pitch black and there was nobody here. All night, just me. All it could have taken was one bad dude, one bad hombre to come here and see me alone, see my car full of things that they may want. And bad things happen. I don't know if you've ever heard of the serial killer, Israel Keys. If not, you should Google him. He made a career out of hunting people at state parks and national parks. A career. Anyway, I'm alive. I've always been of the belief that every bad decision, 50% of your bad decisions lead to good stories if you survive. Terrible math, probably, but here I am, and here you are. Take note. Pull over. Assess the situation when you're tired. It's also acknowledging that you're tired. I'm pretty stubborn. I just like to, if I set a goal for myself, 1 hour, I'm going to drive for 5. That's just how I am. It's something that I need to change because it's a terrible, terrible habit. Stubbornness is great sometimes, not so much in these situations. Anyway, for now, it is the Obscurist Tourist from Death Valley National Park here in California. Living to live another day. I don't even know. I'm exhausted. Till next time, stay beautiful. Catch you on the flip side.